It's Tuesday the 4th of August today. We're at 20 past 7, around 40 minutes until the FTSE opens. I'm going to do the FTSE review. So the first thing I want to go over is looking at when the market begins to stall. So as you can see up here, you can see the market gives you clues when it's running out of steam. These clues tend to be, first of all, tails to the upside, and you can see that the bodies are struggling to make new highs. This is a signal that the bulls are running out of control, running out of power. You can see it again here, tail, the body is struggling to make new highs, another tail, the body has fallen down. This is a bearish sign. You can see it here, tail, see a tail, the body is struggling to make a new high, another tail, the body has been unable to make a new high, and then you fall away. Now, looking at this market, what you can see is the market has fallen down, has then bounced up, it's fallen down again, and it has made a move higher. Now, a lot of people are looking at this as a double bottom, and as quite a bullish double bottom. However, you've got to understand that this move here was pretty much all to do with the Greek news. It also, although it is a strong move, it hasn't made new highs, new structure highs. It's still sitting below here, these two here, and it has failed. We've pushed up again, and we're starting to get stalling signals here. We've got a tail here where the body is struggling to make a new high, and yesterday we sold off slightly. Now, I was expecting a sell-off yesterday. I did take a couple of good shorting opportunities. The only thing that concerning me is this tail right here, which shows rejection. This was actually after hours this happened. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be looking at the market. If it fails below 6670, you can actually see it's just trading right around there now. If the market can fall below 6670 and then doesn't get back above 6670, I'm expecting it to fall down at least down to 6630. It would have to be a very strong signal down here for me to take a bullish opportunity. If the market breaks through there, I'm just expecting it to keep going down. This might take 1 day, 2 days. I just need to wait and see. If the market does remain above 6670, I may consider some bullish opportunities, although I would prefer bearish. The market is looking very bearish to me. So if we drop down to the 5-minute time frame, I've already marked these zones in. You can see the market is trading right around 6670 just now. This is going to be the area that I'm watching, especially at the open. The market may bounce at the open, it quite often does. It may bounce up and then fall away, or it might just fall away straight away. If it fell away straight away, I would be looking to sell into this market. I'm not expecting it to get above here, 6, 7, 10. If it did get up to here, I would look for another shorting opportunity, and I'm expecting the market to fall away. Now the key thing is, I keep saying think. This is what I think is going to happen. This is what the market is telling me. This is what my analysis is telling me. However, you should always be prepared to change your beliefs in the market. Let the market tell you what is going on. If you're wrong, you need to accept that very quickly. If you don't accept it, this is where losses come from. You don't need to be right in the market. You just need to be able to understand what the market is telling you and trade what the market is setting up. That's one of the keys to being a successful trader. And okay, so I'm going to come back at 4:30. I'll let you see how the market traded. and I'll go over the opportunities that I took. Okay, so it's 4:45 now. The FTSE has closed. If we look on the daily time frame quickly, this is the candle that has formed today. First thing you'll notice is that it's tried to push higher, it's rejected, and it's tried to push lower, and it has rejected. If we drop down onto the 5-minute time frame, we can have a look at the trade opportunities. Now, at the beginning of the video, I did mention that as the FTSE opened, we could expect it to push higher and then reject. This is the 8 a.m. open candle right here. You can see the market shot up and then quickly fell away. This was my first trade of the day. I actually entered as the market fell through the zone. It's not an official candle setup, this one. There's no pin bar, there's no engulfing pattern, piercing pattern. I entered as it broke out of the zone. I did this purely because of through experience. I was expecting this to happen. The break through the zone was the confirmation. I entered below the low and I took 15 points. Once you start to learn a market, once you know it very well, you can take these advanced entry setups. I wouldn't advise it if you don't, until you do understand the market very well. And when you're a beginner, I definitely wouldn't advise it, but it's something that you will learn as you progress. So the market didn't quite fall away as far as I was expecting. It didn't come down to this next zone. I got out on 15 points. Lovely trade to start the day. The market then rallied higher. It's a very strong move higher, actually. But if you look where it came to the zone that I marked in. Now you had a pin bar here, then the market pushed a little bit higher, tried to break out of the zone and rejected. The market then fell away, came back, rejected, and rejected a third time. I actually entered as the market fell back through here. So this is R1, daily pivot level. I watched here as the market rejected. This was my confirmation that the market was rejecting. I entered as it broke through the pivot. Now the market fell away and then produced a bullish pin bar. The reason for this is after this move here and the market falls back, trading literature, all the videos you'll watch, it tells you to buy the pullbacks on a trend. Now, people are thinking this is a trend. This is the beginning of an uptrend. This is the pullback. It's pulling back into this structure right here, and they are trying to buy. This, because this is such a strong zone, because the market is or was negative this morning, in my opinion, I wouldn't be looking to go long. I was looking for a shorting opportunity. I took it as it broke through here. This was my second confirmation, and this was the third confirmation. Now this is a little tip for the FTSE, something I've just learned through experience. On the 5-minute time frame on the FTSE, quite often, not always, but quite often, when it's trying to break through a powerful zone, it will make 3 runs at it. So you'll have your first run, your second run will reject, and the third run will be the one that breaks through. If this candle had broke through the zone and closed bullish, I would have just closed the position. Just through experience, that's what I've learned. But it didn't, it fell away, came back up, you got another pin bar, and then it fell away again. I exited down here for 10 points, just below the low of this candle. This is where everyone's stop is going to be, who was going long, who entered the market thinking this was a pullback. Their stops are all down here. So that's where I put my limit order. I knew the market would break through. The market then continued to fall away. I didn't follow this the whole way down, purely because this was my second trade of the day. It was a successful trade. As I've already mentioned, if I have 2 successful trades in a day, that's me finished. I just want to touch on a couple of things as well. I got asked if I could post live trades which follow the entire trade. I'd love to do this, but the only problem is, for example, on this trade, say I entered after this, which I did, and then I started to video the trade. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 80. This is an hour and 20 minutes before the trade completed. And this would basically be an hour and 15 minutes of video with no audio. you'd just be watching these 5-minute candles form. I'd maybe have spoken after this candle just to say what I perceived it to be. I might have spoken after this rejection candle, and I might have spoken after this rejection candle. But it would be a very long video and not a lot would happen. That's why I do cut them down into when I enter and when I exit. And if there was another way to do it, I would do it, but this is the best way that I can think of. Now, I've also been asked a few times if I do any trading programs or mentorship programs. I don't currently do this. If I'm being honest, I'm just too busy right now. It's something that I am considering. If I go ahead with it, it probably will be at the beginning of next year. And I'll, of course, keep you updated. I'm also thinking about beginning to do the FTSE review live on the Wednesday. So I would do it the Wednesday morning before the FTSE opened, and then post the first part before the FTSE opened. I'm not sure if anyone is interested in this. I'm not sure who trades the FTSE, if a lot of people who watch the videos trade the FTSE. So we'll see how that one goes. But anyway, the market then fell away. It came down to this zone again. You remember I said if the market traded below this zone and stayed below this zone, I would have expected it to fall away. It didn't. It broke back through, so I took a second shorting opportunity, and that was me finished for the day. It's then bounced around this zone, and it's not really done a lot else. Okay, so as always, do subscribe to Decisive Trading if you are learning how to trade. It's free, and there's a lot more free videos to come. I'm James Orr, and thanks for watching.